Hello guys, welcome back to this YouTube video, and in today's YouTube video we are going to learn how you can be able to create to open your GitHub. So in this video we are going to see how you can be able to open a VS Code like environment on your browser. So in this video we'll be using GitHub Codespace to do that. So I will teach you on how we can create a development environment using the Codespace. I'll take you through a demo, and also I'll talk to you the benefit of using the Codespace, and also we will do a demo, and I think we go to the demo. So the first thing first, we open your browser. So you come to your browser. If you want to read more about Codespace, you can learn from doc.github.com, I think / Codespace. Then you will learn more about it. So we want to do a demo, but before we do a demo, why we are using Codespace is you are using a computer which is owned by GitHub to set up your environment which you will use. This is the kind of environment we will use, and this is what our result should look like. But this VS Code is running on GitHub computer. And also in my earlier video I was also trying to do the same, but using Amazon. Amazon has a service called Elastic Cloud Compute, EC2. So they also have the similar service, but the good thing about the GitHub part, it's integrated with GitHub. So you can also, if you like to do things the hard way, using Amazon instance is the recommended way, because I think Amazon side is cheaper than the GitHub, but I stand to be corrected. So let's do the demo. So open your GitHub, and I showed you another video on how to create a GitHub account. So open any repository that you have, and also here you will see this button called code. So code, then you leave the local part. This local part we have used it a lot of time. Now you concentrate on this Codespace part. And the funny thing, I have used this button for many times, but I have never seen this Codespace part, because your brain sees what it wants. So to open a Codespace, you click on this tab, Codespace, then you press create Codespace on main. So then your browser does the magic. And the good thing about this Codespace, it's free for I think 60 hours or some hours. But as I said, compared to Amazon, this one is the cheapest, because they give you 750 hours, and compared to GitHub, I think GitHub are not generous, but those are the company's policy. So our Codespace has been operated. Yes, this is our Codespace. Codespace. I don't know why I'm saying code. So you can set up your themes if you want dark, and you set up. So, and here in the left part you can see what we have here, the codes, the folders, and the files. You can see them here. Also you can be able to use the, what do we call them, the VSCode shortcuts. To open a terminal, you use Control J. To hide this sidebar, you Control B. You can even be able to install even the extensions, but you can see it's already set up with GitHub already. You can install even the extensions. Also here at the bottom you can see you are signed in, because you just click the button and it was able to configure your settings and your setting. Also you can turn on the turn on cloud changes. This button will enable to save any changes that you make here, so that when you come back you will find it. Also I found that I think this computer is running on what, it's running on Ubuntu. Yeah, I think it's running on Ubuntu or Unix system. So and the good thing, it comes already configured with Git. So we can see git configure list to see the settings. So as you can see, it's already come with my settings for Git, and that is how you can open a code space using and access your code on the browser. You don't need a powerful computer, and it's already set up for you. And the other method you can be able to use the same to open a code space is coming to your browser, and here in the URL you write vscode.dev, then stroke VSCode stroke then the GitHub URL. And also you can see we have opened the same VSCode on the browser, but the difference is this one is using github.dev, and this one is using VSCode. So that is the same difference, but these are owned by Microsoft, so there is no difference. And here, this is how you will open. You can open a code space. So you just press this button. Yes, and you can see it give you an option to select the instance. We can say is the any computer that you want, and yeah, it's select who will pay. So you select this, and I have opened many, so it will stop. You can see the two instances that I'm learning, so we can cross them. So I think that is how we do that. Then if you are an OG, you can be able to run an instance here and do everything. You can even connect the same way. This button, when you connect it, you can be able to SSH, but the bad thing about this, you can't be able to see an interactive, what do you call it, an interactive UI like this one, unless you use System Manager. So if you want us to do a video on System Manager, you can comment down below. So that is how to use Codespace. So let's see in our presentation. So we have been able to do all of this, and okay, let's talk about how to clone. So let's say we are tasked in collaborating in this what do you call it, in this repository. So you will come here and copy the way we just copied, and create a repository, create a new repository, and clone clone your nini here. So this is how you will come. You will come to your machine, you make sure the path you are on, and use the basic Linux system, and this is how you will. Now I don't know, this can't be seen. So this is how you can access your terminal and use the Linux commands to be able to navigate, and then git clone your URL here. Paste. I pasted the wrong thing, but don't worry, that is how we clone. So the next thing we have talked about the benefits of using the Codespace. If you are a student, I think if you are a student and you have a at university.com email, this Codespace will be given for you for free. But for others, the starting point is free, and your usage is pay as you go. So and I found this to be very helpful. So anything. So if you found value on this video, please hit the like button and continue coding and continue learning. So this is a playlist I'm doing about Git and GitHub. Watch, if you want to learn everything, you can watch it. I'll link it here. So till next time, bye bye.